Dreaming Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Dreaming Show.
Hello, Dante. Hello, everyone. I'm Gaby, company in Melbourne, Australia. Welcome to the Dreaming Show chat.
How are you today, Gaby?
I'm really good, thank you. After celebrating my birthday for 3 days.
Yes.
How
was
are
it?
you?
Yeah, very good as well. It's been a long day today, doing a lot of work and a lot of planning as well for the chocolates and the Dreaming Show as well. But we hope that everybody has been having a great day so far and had a great week last week as well.
Yes, we are nearly 1 year to celebrate the chocolate business. Oh my God, right. Today we're going to talk an important topic. It's called how to deal with fear and uncertainty during hard time. It's very hard these days how we are feeling, how we are living. It's not just Australia, it's not just Melbourne, it's the world. What do you think, Dante?
Yes, it is difficult times at the moment. As long as you have each other, that's the most important thing. And for the people that living by themselves, it can be a little bit more challenging for them because you have no connection to other people. You may have connection, but it's probably behind the screen.
Yeah.
It's not the same as having like another person next to you, a couple other people near you in the same environment. And we get that it's challenging. It's very challenging for us. We want to be able to do a lot of things, but we're restricted. But things will change eventually. They will get better. But in the meantime, there are certain things that you should be doing to improve yourself, to, in a way, distract you from what's going on as well. Because if you keep on thinking, oh, this is happening, that is happening, this is happening, you're going to create more negativity in your life, more than you shouldn't have to already. And we hope that these tips can help you in some shape or form.
Yeah.
And of course, there are other tips out there that you can use as well. So you can always Google them as well. But we'll be sharing 5 different tips that we hope that can benefit you some shape or form.
Yes, we are going to develop 5 steps, 5 tips, 5 strategies.
Yes. The first one is be kind to yourself. And yes, times like this can be very difficult and it's easier said than done. Try and be kind to yourself. And how can you do that, Gaby?
Well, according to my experience working with clients, I always hear this, why me? Why me? Why the situation needs to happen to me? Why me? Probably it's because they are comparing their situation to other people. And if they see other people being successful, they start regretting and complaining and being angry, upset, sad. Why me? Why other people are successful? Why? So being kind to yourself is appreciating who you are, because even though your situation is not the best, if your situation is not really good at this point, think about the things that you've been grateful about, the things that you've been successful probably in the past, to shift the emotion, the feeling at that moment, and start creating different thoughts and start creating different scenario in your life. Probably it can have different strategies. It could be meditating. It could be writing in your gratitude journal, doing affirmations. These things look very hard probably for many people because they start doing this strategy 1 week, 2 weeks, and then they stop. Because they say it's very hard to continue doing this, being grateful or saying affirmation that probably I'm not feeling. But that's the task, that's the homework that you need to start doing, because nothing is easy. Nothing. If someone says, oh, success, or you're going to change in 24 hours overnight, that's not true.
Yeah.
We need to leave our comfort zone. We need to pay the price. We need to change the way that we feel. So I suggest start loving yourself, start creating a special environment for yourself. And one strategy I learned is see yourself in front of the mirror and start saying affirmations. Probably at the beginning you are not going to believe what you are saying. Working with a client, I remember she said, oh, Gaby, how can I say I love myself, I'm beautiful, if when I'm seeing myself in the mirror, I don't believe that? So that's the homework that you need to start doing, and keep going, and you will see the difference, because the main idea is to shift, to change your emotions, your attention to the problem.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. It's very well said there, which brings us to our second dot point, which is change your thoughts. And you did mention that before, just briefly, about being kind to yourself, changing your thoughts can have a huge impact in your life. Yes, there are a lot of negativity going around in the world, and yes, some of them can be impacting you, but try and change how you think about yourself as well. Try and change your thoughts into a more positive way. Yes, it's easier said than done. We completely understand that, but try and make small changes. Small changes, they may not seem much in your life, they may not seem in the much in the eyes of other people, but they actually build up to the bigger picture. It's the smallest things that counts the most, because one step at a time you will get to the bigger picture. So try and change your thoughts one day at a time.
Yeah, that's true. And according to research, we have thousands of thoughts every single day. And can you imagine the majority of them, 85% are the same and probably negative. So we need to focus on the positivity. Remember things that you created in the past when you've been successful, when you've been happy, even though it's small. If the situation is small, but focus. The idea is to shift the negativity at that moment, because what happened, what we think we create, comes the feeling, and then the decisions, the actions, and overall the behavior. And because of this, we create results. Now, for example, we are facing lockdown. Okay, probably many people can say, what can I do, because I don't have my job, or I don't have money, or different situations, but we need to start thinking about being positive, even though our reality is not like that. But it's an important step to start thinking in a different way, to start feeling hope, and start creating different decisions and different actions. At the end of the day, different results.
Yes, couldn't agree more. Which brings us to number 3, and that is focus on what you can control. There are a lot of things that are beyond your control and beyond other people's control. And yes, you may focus on it for X, Y, and Z of period of time, but if you're going to focus on that every single day, and if it's not going to benefit you in any shape or form, then what's the point? Focus on the things that you can actually control. Focus on the things that you actually have control over, like making small changes. Could be in your life, in your work environment, your health, your eating habits. Focus on those things. Because, as mentioned before, the small changes have a huge impact towards the bigger picture. So, remember, focus on what you can control.
Yeah, that's true. And stop comparing things that happened to you in the past. What happened with people, they start comparing, oh, my life now is not successful, I'm sick, or I don't have job, money, whatever it is. And they are comparing, in the past my situation was different. Why my situation is like that right now? Stop comparing and start focusing on your present. In your present, find the beauty of the situation, even though the situation is dark. Try to dig more deeply, and find something to be grateful for. Find something to be happy at that moment. Focus on the present, because the past already passed. The future, we don't know what's going on, what's going to happen. We don't know. Just focus on the present and be grateful. Otherwise, you're going to start damaging yourself, because you are the asset more important in your life. You are going to start damaging the people around you. You will treat others in being angry, probably, and your behavior will be different. Focus on the present. Focus on the things that you have control. And the next one, Dante.
Next one is practice physical activity. This is a very, very important one, especially during a lockdown and not much you can do about it. And gyms being closed. Small home workouts, even if you don't have the space for it. Burpees, skipping rope, push-ups, sit-ups. Even if you can't do any of that, focus on your dieting, because your physical well-being is very important. Yes, focus on your mind, focus on learning, improving, bettering yourself, but also focus on improving your overall well-being, like your health, your fitness. And a lot of people say that they don't have time. Well, now you have a lot of time. You're in the lockdown. Yes, it's a very negative thing, but you can create time. Try to find time for yourself. Focus on your body, focus on improving your health, do small things. You can download applications, you can watch YouTube videos, you can even buy like gym courses on Instagram, Facebook, and that sort of things, and you can improve your fitness, which is good.
Yeah, that's true. I like when you say create the time. That's important. Many people complain about lack of time. We have enough time, even though when there is no lockdown, still we can create time. If you don't have money to go to the gym or time to go to the gym, start doing exercises around your house, in the garage, in the garden, wherever it is, but start creating the time, the opportunity for yourself, because your health is the main priority.
Yes.
No health, even though you have millions, nothing is going to happen, because your health is the main asset in your life.
Yeah, and as mentioned before, you don't need to have a big environment to start doing little home workouts. Use what you have, which brings us to our last dot point, which is focus on moving forward. Yes, we're in a terrible situation. Yes, you may have had better things happening to you in the past. The past is the past. Let it be there. Once you hit rock bottom, there's only one way, and that's up. Once you're at the bottom, you can only move forward from then onwards. Yes, we're all in a pretty bad and negative situation. We don't like it. We hate that we're in this situation. It is what it is at the moment. But in the meantime, focus on plans, focus on goals, set what you want to achieve 5 months from now, 1 year from now, 5 years from now. Picture yourself where you want to be. Because the moment all restrictions lift up, you'll be able to do what you want to do. And if you have a plan already in action, you're all set to go.
You are right. This is the moment to start creating goals. Visualize the thing that you want to attract, you want to manifest. For example, right now, I bought a course. I always am investing in myself, because I know. People say to me, "Oh, Gaby, how do you know that?" Or you have confidence. And when I tell them, in the past I've been different, sometimes they don't believe me. It's because I invested in myself. For example, now I bought a course, and I'm doing this course with my kid, my younger kid, and my husband. So involving the family, involving people living with you, even though you are by yourself, start doing something. Ask yourself, what do I need to do? What kind of person do I need to become to start creating more opportunities for me, to have more time for me? You say you need to create a time. What else? What else can I do to improve my life, my health, my mentally thoughts, and everything? Oh my God! Would you like to add anything, Dante?
We just hope that these tips help you in some shape or form, and there are different other tips out there on the internet, and you can get tips from your close friends, from family members, from the people around you. And yes, we're all stuck in a very negative situation, but we will get past this eventually, one day from now. But in the meantime, focus on what you want to achieve. Set the plans out, create the goals, create the action plans that you're going to do, and then you will be set. If you can start it now, even better. If you can start it in the future, plan for that particular future when you're going to start. And we hope that you guys have an awesome week. And if you have any questions, just mention them below as well.
Yes, it was Gaby Company and
Dante Company. Till next time, guys. Bye.
See you soon. Bye.
The Dreaming Show.